Wait a minute. This isn't right. But something's wrong. Something's horribly wrong. What's going on here? Oh. Now I figured it out. Oh. Anyway, hello and welcome back to Lumosity. As I was saying, today's episode, CChesster facts. Fail. Had an intro all set up for you. I failed it. This episode, CChesster Fail Facts Productions presents Eye Facts. Facts about eyes. As I was reading about them last night. Today I feel okay. Last night I had 6 hours sleep. Tomorrow I'm going to be recording. I'm taking a recording frenzy vacation. So like a vacation where, I rent out a studio for the weekend. By weekend I mean tomorrow, like midweek and weekend. Technically, it's gonna be weekend. Yo, I know how to play. I know what is going on. I'm obviously not paying attention. And so that's what I mean by weekend, like the rest of the week. And by studio, I mean just a house that I live in. I'm gonna use for recording. Meh. And I'm probably going to do some things which I've been wanting to do for a long time, such as the dreaded challenges of eating 10 saltine crackers in a minute. Yes, that's right. I have said I would do that for a long time now. I've claimed I am capable. I've been saying I was going to record it. Well, I'm about to gather the courage up. I'm gathering it now. I don't have nearly enough. I have no practice. I have not practiced. I have practiced, but it was a long time ago. I need to read my notes on how to do it. I think I still remember. I've explained to you how it's done. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to record that. I'm going to publish it. People are going to be like, fuck. Or in the case that it doesn't go quite as planned. Fail. And then I'm going to, or maybe during, before I show my methods, I shall eat a teaspoon, not tablespoon, that'd be too much, a teaspoon of highly hot sauce. It's going to be hot. It's not going to be sour. It's going to just be hot and maybe bitter. Because capsaicin is kind of bitter. It actually has a terrible flavor, but, whatever. Get used to it. Eventually, I've gotten used to it a little bit. Soul. Give me your soul. Soon. Sauerkraut. Oh, come on. That's not how you spell it. Sounding. I'm sounding. Alright. Soupiness. Oh, come on, that's a word? I've totally used soupiness to describe my food. Totally, I have. Well, you shouldn't have. What are you supposed to say besides soupiness to describe food that is soupy? Oh! Silt. What? Sills. Sile. Oops, styling. Silling. Silkiness. Good. We can use that word to describe things that are silky. silkworm. No. Silo. Silas. Silveriness. No! Alright, maybe I'll do well this time. Tag on it. Pottery. Potteries. Potter. Harris Potter. Fairy Potter. Potter things. Yes. Pots. Potable. Yes. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Potato. Pot. Int. Pretend. Epic dive. Pots. That wasn't that spectacular. 3,000 points. Oh, right, I said it was going to be IFAX, didn't I? Well, look at it, us. We're almost halfway through, and I still haven't gone through a single IFAct. All right, well, I'll get to an IFAct right now.
Did you know that it's possible for the eye to be activated by as few as 5 photons?
What's a photon?
I don't know.
And it can even tell individual photons apart. Under certain circumstances, if it's only being hit by a couple like... Hey, what's a photon?
I don't know.
You gotta know, man. You can't just say that and not what a photon is.
It's a fact. I don't have to understand it.
Also, photons are like an energy carrier. It carries electromagnetic radiation. A photon exists as both a particle and a wave. Or maybe it's just a particle, and light travels as a wave. And it's in a part, maybe photons. Never mind. The eyes have vertical. The average person can see vertical field of view is 135 degrees. Together, field of view is 180 degrees. Some birds have a horizontal field of view of a full 360 degrees, just looking forward. Citation needed. No, that sounds totally legit, Wikipedia. I read that Wikipedia. I was like, what? I'm sure it's totally legit. It's a legit fact right there. Yes. Legit. Sounds legit. Butts. Mutes. I haven't played this in a while. Butters. Oops. Oh, come on. What do you call someone who butters? What? What is it?
Butteriness. Buttery.
I heard something. What's that? goes there? Is someone there? I heard something. Who goes there? Is someone there? I heard something. Whenever you think there's someone about, always go to your video game roots and say, Star Wars particularly, say like the enemies in those games. Is someone there? I heard something. I love those from my Star Wars games. Volumetric. You're weird. I know I'm weird. I don't care. Do you care? Vote. Voting. Vol. Vol. Yes, Vol is an animal, I think. The Voxicle? Voting. Vowings. I don't know. We're gonna make up here. Clones. Colony. Really? Oh, there we go. Colonial is oops. Not so good at the typing today, are we? Color. Coats. Coldness. Collect. Oh, come on, stop. No, what? What's going on? No, not again. I just need one more. There we go. All right. Now it's time for epic time. Coggers. Cogging, cots, coders, coding, cons, connes, conners, conning, cop, coops, coopers, coppers, copping, call, coats, coders, coding, horrible, it's awful, Pinball Cal. Oh, got more iFacts to get to, so it doesn't matter, it's a long game. Alright, what else is there about eyes? Yes, eyes see, contrary to popular belief. No, I think most people know that eyes see. Alright, that's gonna have to be better facts than that. Well, the eyes can... Alright, let's talk blind spots. No, let's not. Yes, let's do. Blind spots. All mammals have, in fact, all vertebrates have a blind spot, which is where the optic nerve covers up some of the sensors in the eye, which, sense light. The cones and the rods. The photosensors, essentially, is what they are. So, the nerves actually cover these up all around the eye. but it is very small until it gets to the optic nerve, when it gets very large and very significant. And yes, the optic nerve, optic nerve, optic nerve. But a sensory part actually has nerves which approach from behind the senses, meaning that they do not actually have a blind spot. Yes, yes. Let's see. You don't see a blind spot because your brain, if you have a normally functioning brain, that is, fills it in. It fills it in with, well, say, I mean, for one thing, you've got both eyes open most of the time, and even when you've only got one open, your actual blind spot is filled in with the surroundings. Your brain doesn't want to freak you out by having this weird black dot following you around, so it just fills in the missing information with information that's very similar to information which it gets from around that area. It's still getting information. Meaning that, unless there's something crazy there, like, a tiger, you're going to be fine. Wow, that was a really long route, wasn't it, there? It is, according to one source, which I find highly dubious, the brain receives 70 gigabytes of information from the eyes every second. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that, because I've also read that the eyes, from more reliable sources, the eyes, you can see with 8 megabytes, thereabouts, and only about 72 frames per second, which I can tell you from this recording right here, which is just very similar, really. That is not 70 gigabytes. Okay, that's not. Not even close. Then again, we're assuming that. And again, I guess it's uncompressed data. It's raw data from the camera. It's not compressed yet. Well, no, but I still don't believe it. I mean, 60 gigabytes per second. No! No, that's impossible. I know I keep going from 60 to 70. I don't care. It's too much, alright? It's no. No. Just no. Just no. Just no. And what else is there? Oh, yes. In the focal point of your eyes, whatever they are, there is you can see about 7 megapixels. And everything else, peripheral vision, everything else, is the other 1 megabyte spread around. As such, his vision is very blurry. It turns out. Kind of blurry because it's also warped by the lenses. It's not always fused together right. It's not always handled correctly by the brain. Yeah.
Anyway, just to wrap this episode up, we didn't really have much time for me to go over the facts as I wanted to, but I got some facts into your brain. Probably not true, but it might be. You can look it up if you're interested in it. See what really is true. Okay, bye.